Alright, finally playing a little bit of poker. Definitely going to be picking up here in a few weeks. Haven't played in probably like 10 days, 2 weeks, I don't know. So we'll see what we can do. Got 4 tables of 50 and L. Let's check the reports here. 34,241 total hands as of right now. And still haven't been dealt a hand, waiting for that button to come around. Looks like we'll be next hand here, next hand here, next hand here. A couple more here. Tables, decent money on all of them. This guy's position on me only has $10, but the rest are full stack, 5-handed over there. 2-8 I think we can let go of. Three, 4 we'll also let go of. Three, 4 we'll also let go of. Put a 3-bet in here, and we'll take it down pre. I think you can both call or 3-bet with position. Very strong hand. Problem is, if he 4-bets, what do? Call? That stinks. Fold stinks. Shove stinks. Not a lot of fun to get 4-bet. Also, if you call, you disguise how strong your hand is, and it's a very strong hand. Heads up, blind v blind. 7-4, gonna fold. Queen 10 definitely gonna be opening that button to 2.5x if it happens to get to us. And kings right off the bat. Take it down pre 7-10. We'll just play tight right now. Ace king suited. That steal got through. And same thing. 2.5x is our button raise. Ace deuce offsuit, we can fold. I was going to open it if it got to us. 9-5 we'll fold facing raise, and I probably would have just folded the button anyway until we get some reads. Looks like our 3-bet might have met some resistance, though. He might. We'll fold. 9-10 offsuit cutoff. I think we could open. Technically the cutoff, but so he throws in a 3-bet. 5-6 will fold. And 6-10 off suit, we will also fold. Let's get the session graph up $1.25, 20 BBs per 100. All right, let's quit now. So yeah, I haven't played in, I don't know, 2 weeks or something. And been wanting to play a little bit, just been playing some more Counter-Strike, and how'd that hand happen? Yeah, just been playing a bunch of Counter-Strike, having fun with that, but decided I wanted to get back, play some poker. Going to be playing a ton this summer. Hope to hit close to 100,000 hands. Fold the 8-9. No worries. And the 7-3, I'm not sure what this guy's doing. Did he disconnect? Disconnected. Free blind for us. 9 deuce, we're gonna fold. Queen 10 will open. If it gets to us, king jack under the gun, I've actually started folding. Right now, we're just trying to build some stats on players and see what we can do. We would have flopped second, not flush draw. this. Player in the 3 seat. Just open limp the button. He's playing 29 and 0. And here we've got a guy 13 and 0 who decides it goes open to 3x, call. This guy cold 3 bets for his entire stack. Ace 10's going to take that down. That guy had not flush draw on a pair. Unlucky. How big was that pot? Only $10. Okay. And obviously we're folding the Ace 4. So definitely some people to watch. That was an interesting, we'll call it, play. That was an atrocious play. Open limp and then call the button. We'll see what he gets to the river with here. I'm guessing it's a queen. I guess he's probably going to get value owned if this guy bets big. He'll probably call it off with queen jack if that's what he has and find out the bad news. Unless this guy's running a ridiculous bluff, but this player's super fishy and just called pre, called 2 streets. I don't think you want to bluff him for your entire stack. If you're trying to get like a weird ace high flush draw or a flush draw to fold, you don't have to bet your whole stack. When you bet your whole stack, you're pretty much saying I have aces, kings, or ace queen. It'd be very weird to do this with jacks. It'd be very weird to do this with 8s, 9s, 10s. You could do it with a set, 5s, 6s, queens, all possible. We're not blocking any of it. I don't know. This should be a pretty clear fold to any rational player with a 1 pair hand. Assuming this guy isn't slow playing aces, doesn't have a set. If he has a set, it's an easy call. If he has a straight, it's an easy call. 3-4 was the only straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would have been a straight. But pretty easy fold with 1 pair of queens, which I'm guessing is what he had. I know it's possible he's 38-0. He open limp the button. Maybe he has pocket 7s. Maybe he has pocket 10s. Maybe he's that type of player. We're not going to 3-bet this. 3.5x open. We're readless right now, though I do like to 3-bet that sometimes. We are going to 3-bet this, though. And here we're just going to fold. It's not really a good isolating hand. That's going to take it down pre. I like that. Ace deuce suited is cool to 3-bet. The aces blocks better aces, and then we wake up with kings. So hopefully we get to 3-bet 2 in a row and someone will play back at us. So you're blocking some good ace hands. If they flat call, all sorts of flops you can continue on. There are some tricky situations. Let's say the board comes ace XX, no deuce. It's not a great situation to be in. The ace comes out. Let's check. We're not check folding. I do want to keep some of his bluffs in, and I also want to. I was hoping to go check. I could get 2 streets against like a random jack, though. I think he would bet his jacks. So I think we have the best hand here some of the time, and we're just gonna call down. See what he shows us. Unless he bets huge. Alright, let's find out. Oh, he flopped top 2. You could probably fold that river. People don't 3-barrel that much, and it was a decent sized bet. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just bet fold, flop, whatever. Yeah, we'll just call here. Flop the nuts. Super dry board. We're probably going to have to be. Wow, is he going to check fold? Yeah, he's going to check fold. Didn't even get a c-bet out of him. I think 3-betting queens there would have been better. I used to just always 3-bet queens, and after reading applications of Hold'em, I've mixed in calls. At 50 and L, it's just, I don't know. I think you should just 3-bet them, honestly. That's a raise. Guy's steal percent 67. Let's mix in a light 3-bet. Not the type of hand I like to do it with generally, but that's okay. We're gonna have to fold here. I will bet half pot here. Calls. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue on that one. Top pair, second nut flush draw. Let's see if this 2-barrel gets through. It does. He took so long, I really thought he probably had like a queen type hand, and I was prepared to probably bluff jam the river. We're gonna win this. Yeah, definitely calling there. So I actually hate check calling these pair type hands, and we'll just see if he'll bluff one more. I think he would continue with a lot of his bluffs. We're gonna win that one. Nice. Oh, I just noticed. Why is our window capture not up? YouTube. No. Hold'em manager results graph. There she is. Alright. That's what we're looking for. Flop top pair, good kicker. Blind v blind with position. Think more about my bet sizing. I think if I'm betting 350, maybe I should just bet 4, or maybe I should go smaller. Two pairs. This guy's betting pretty strong. I'm still. Probably should have just folded that ace-x jack board where I had kings blind v blind. They just so often have. They have a lot of... Oh, this guy ended up with king queen. Did he go... What happened on the river? So we would have gotten 2 pair over 2 pair, but what happened? King queen against ace king. That's a clean 3 outer. Nope, never mind. 9 plus 3. But what happened on the river? Guy makes kings up. Checks. This guy checks. I'm assuming I went check on the river. That was weird. Yeah, we really have nothing to see bet here. 3 ways. So, I see bet a lot of boards, but I'm okay giving this one up. This guy's pretty tight, 11 and 11, but I guess check raising, I don't think so. I don't think he'd bet into 3 people without a decent hand. So we're going to give that up. 9-10 suited will open. Ace 3 under the gun will fold. Ace 8 we can fold. And queen 3 obviously we can fold as well. And queen 3 obviously we can fold as well. Suited. Opens 11% of hands, and his under the gun range should be pretty tight. I think we'll just defend by calling. Flop nothing. I'm going to check raise, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. See if we can't get him to let go of ace queen. He should have plenty of overpairs in his range. That's actually a good card for our bluffing range. So he definitely has an overpair. I don't know if I'm going to be able to rep a 7. I might be thinking about looking me up with ace high. 5-6 got there, so ace high would no longer be good against a straight draw. And he calls aces. Yeah, that's why you don't try and get people to fold. I also didn't tell a very believable story. So I could have just folded that pre and not went through all of that. Oh boy. Whoops, whatever. Alright, chips makes us skip a blind, pretty lame. And auto post. Decent turn. This guy opens to 475, interesting. Let's see if he wants to bluff one. Nope, we're gonna win that. Wow, he did not value bet river in position when it goes check check. I guess that's, I don't know, it seems a little weak. This guy puts a check raise on us. I'm gonna find out right now what's going on. Alright, how much are we stuck after that genius shove against the obvious overpair? Let's see. Down 30. Rip. Maybe that advertising will work out for us. No more bluffs. Whoa. Cold 4-bet from a tight player. Really scared of pocket queen. Yeah, we're gonna win this. Should have value bet river. What did he show? What did he cold 4-bet? Super tight player. It has to be jacks, right? Can't be ace king. Could be ace queen. Yeah, it's jacks. My hand does definitely look like ace king. So that worked out for him. I should have value bet river. I was actually really scared of queen, so maybe bet fold river. I mean, definitely fold if he raises. Yeah, I don't know. This is a table I have no... People are not going to give me any respect on. And we just flopped open-ended, so if a 3 of like diamonds can roll off for us, we might get paid. Take that one down pre. So grinding our way back here. Or did I say pre? I meant take that one down on the flop. ace. I don't think he wants to fold a flush draw, so we'll bet big. Not scared of a 3 or 6. Pocket 9s would be annoying. The only hand I'm really scared of him showing us that beats us is pocket queens pretty often. With pocket 10s, I think 8s and 7s would pay us off, maybe even ace high. I think it's going to be pocket 10s though. Ace king high. Yeah, we could have gotten value on the turn. Problem is if he jams the turn, oh boy. I don't know if he's capable of it though. And frankly, I doubt it. He's a 0.8 ag, 25-18, pretty kind of straightforward taggy kind of a guy. So he raised, flat called ace king. Nothing too crazy out of the ordinary with that. Flop call, I don't know. So if you're check calling that flop, you gotta ask, what hands are you beating in the guy's 3-betting range? And what's your plan for the rest of the hand? Okay? So let's say my 3-betting range, let's see where my 3-bet stats are. Before that would have been less than 15. Let's say I have a 3-betting range of, where's my Equilab? Of 10%. Which is probably about where it was at. Yeah, we're gonna value raise that. Okay, let me see what the board was. Was it a hand ago? Okay. 3 of hearts, 6 of hearts, 6 of diamonds. 3 of hearts, 6 of hearts, 6 of diamonds. Okay, let's see. My 3-betting range, let's say it's 10% of hands. Which is probably about what it was at. We'll apply that. And then we'll give him ace of diamonds, king of hearts. How much equity does he have? Wow, actually really good. Okay, nice hand. King high actually stands to be good here pretty often. Ace 9-9. I don't know what he's gonna show that beats king high. King chop maybe. Funny thing is, you can definitely tell this guy's a major fish because I timed out doing the Equilab and he didn't steal it. So he's either a really good person or doesn't understand he could have just had that pot for free. $5 pot I almost threw away there. And he opens to 3.5x with deuce 8 offsuit and shows it. So we got a real genius over here. Fold to steal 80%. Got 2 overs, backdoor, second nut flush draw. This guy's 13 and 10, though we've gotten into it with him a couple times. So I don't know. Let's see if that takes it down. I like that. This is the table we gotta watch ourselves on. This is the one where this guy picked us off pretty brutally. I'm just stupid, essentially, and thought I could bluff at 50 now. Spoiler alert, you can't. You shouldn't try. 4-7 will fold, king 3. No, that's not true, and I bluff all the time, which is why my red line does really well. But when the guy's like, he has an overpair, right? Pretty clear he has an overpair. The worst hand in his range is like ace king high, ace queen high for a weird ace high call down. But I think he would have folded the turn. So you got to ask yourself, is a guy going to fold aces on that board when you're essentially repping pocket 3s or pocket 7s? Probably not. He's probably not gonna fold an overpair. He hit the time bank, and I just had a bad feeling about it. Okay, this guy. I might fire 2 barrels against this guy. So let's size smaller so I can bet the turn happily. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack would be the nuts. We'll float this. Now we have a top pair. And he shoves. Must be an overpair. And we end up with 2 pair. So we're just gonna have to call if he bets. And he'll show us a 9 pretty often if he bets big. If he overbets, I'll just fold. Now we're definitely just calling. King's no good. Hey, what's up, buddy?
What are you up to, boss?
Streaming some pokers for the first time in a while.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
When are you done with school?
Today was the last student day, so tomorrow I gotta go in for teacher work day. It's usually like a half day, I think, though. Not really sure. Why, what are you up to?
Oh, I was just wondering. I'm off all weekend. It's Sloan's birthday or something.
Nice, yeah.
What do you got going on Saturday?
I don't think anything, honestly. I gotta talk to Katie, I'm not really sure.
Well, if you and her want to come out, we're having a party at my mom's work. It's at Saturday Night Methodist Church, whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
From 1 to 4, or like pizza and stuff there.
1 to 4, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are you doing for the next couple hours right now?
Right now I'm just playing on my computer until I go to dinner at like 5:30. Why, are you around here?
Well, I'm gonna go pick up Sloan. Might swing by and see her setup.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
I'll let you know. I'm gonna see if I'm okay with my mom, because she's got her
Okay, yeah.
her little daycare thing. So
Yeah, just text me.
Sure.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, man.
Alright,
Nice, man.
later. Jay Gibbs might roll through, the poker mastermind. What? How are we only up What? Where'd we lose a big hand? We just won that 10 jack hand. What? Where are you at? We lost a big non-showdown one. What was that? How did that happen? Oh, when I fired and he shoved in the 3-bet pot, I guess? Then we won that one. That didn't make up for it? Really? Okay. Well, what can you do? Oh, I'm still so mad I tried to get crazy with 9-10. Why? Like, I pick my bluffs, I try and pick them carefully, and I just decide to, like, spaz 10 high. And go through with it on the river for an overbet. Why? Why? Ooh, the table where everyone probably hates me, and I got kings. Yeah, this guy's not been playing back at me, though. Come on, somebody try and put me in my place. Top set. Nice. Uh-oh. Now he folds. Alright. I called the flop. I like that part. This guy's been opening the cutoff like crazy. Top 2. King 10, 8 10, pocket 9's all possible. Technically, Queen's Jack's also possible. So do I want to raise flop or just call? Probably going to have to raise. There's a lot of cards that can come off that are bad. Wow, this guy just cold called. Wow, 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 wow. What? I mean, if I bet here, I'm committed. What is going on? 3-bet bet. I think we're gonna have to go with it. 30-13, he could have king, queen. This guy could have aces pretty often. King 10. Gosh, does he actually have king 10? Oh, he just called again. What is going on? Pocket nines? I might have to check back this river if it's not a queen or a jack. Holy crap, I'm gonna have to check back. He's gonna show pocket nines. If he jams here, I think I have to fold. Alright, we're checking back. Pocket nines. Oh, 8-10. Oh, gosh! So we were chopping and he had it. That's frustrating. Well, that explains why I was not gonna boat up. Okay. Well, definitely glad we checked river. That was weird. So, c-bet, big raise. He flat calls the straight. I guess he was afraid of king 10. Definitely need to jam there on the turn, man. Like, you have to jam there on the turn. He would have gotten so much value. He would have called. This guy 100% would have called. And then I would have folded, but, I mean, he would have gotten my bet plus this guy's entire stack. There's almost no question about it. Maybe that guy can fold. If he folds, I might get in trouble, though. Alright, we got a fish here. So we will go for 3 streets. That's frustrating. What can you do? Now we have 2 pair. Definitely gonna win that. If he raised, we're just gonna have to fold. I mean, a min raise would be so gross. I guess we fold to a min raise. Like, he's never doing it with without aces up, and it's always gonna be a queen, right? What did he show? Did he check back an ace? He checked back ace 3, and then called an overbet on the turn. Okay. Second kicker. It's a good, not great hand. It's a good hand you can get in trouble with. Definitely gotta be betting here, though. This guy has $5. Trips. Uh-oh. Jack. Jack of hearts. Yeah, it's a club. It's a jack, though. Holding the king of clubs. Oh, if he check raises, it'll be a puke. Use your time bank. All right. Six, ace. Huh. What's that? Getting the stack from ace king or ace queen. I'm getting auto stacked by pocket aces or pocket queen kings, but it's easier to have ace king than aces or kings, right? I can still hit one out if I have to. Shove ace jack, shove. Burn it. We're gonna have to raise this turn. If I make it 850 times 3, if I make it 25, we can value shove any river. Shove ace queen and just be drawing dead. Uh-oh. Set over set. Yeah, when he called that quick, I was a little bit worried about that. Okay, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Rip. Definitely thought he was gonna jam turn 2 with a set. Oi! That's annoying. So excited. Get the set. Get the ace out there. Easy game. And it's set over set. Oh, God. Annoying. Kind of weird. It says one person watching. Oh, I didn't even see you comment earlier, man. If you're still here, what's up, buddy? Top 2, draw a board. Let's see if we can get some money in. See if we can just cooler the crap out of Ace King. Ooh, okay. It's a boat. Call. Or raise. No. Rip. Pair and the second not flush draw. Would have been a cool hand. I don't really flop much. Fold to c-bet 0%. Gut shot. If he doesn't have a harder pair, this should be an easy fold. We'll fire multiple. I'll expect him to have a ton of nines. Now we would have had two pair. Okay. It's weird, this guy opened and left. This guy's amazing. 3 bets, 4% of hands, okay. Ace 4 diamonds, ace 4 diamonds. Diamond, 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 diamond. There's the diamond. Three bet works. 3 bet pot gets taken down on the flop. I like that. Ace queen takes it down. Would have liked to see a flop there, but whatever. Oi. Got the red line going up on a Thursday. Haven't had a showdown in quite a while. What's our win at showdown percentage right now? Win money at showdown 66% of the time, but not the times that mattered. That's for sure. Sorry, what's going on? Down 23, not bad, grinding our way up. Another red line boost there, by the way. Aww. 7 deuce suited, 7 deuce suited, 7-10 suited trips, 7 deuce suited trips. Actually, I'll take that board with that. Actually, both these boards are essentially the nuts. Second nuts on both of them. Fold 2 steal 0%. Wow. That is not a 9. 53 and 16, 39 and 20. I don't even think I want to c-bet this. Let me think. Calls a big ISO. This guy folds. This guy calls. There's going to be a lot of aces in that range, right? Right? Let's see how quickly this guy checks. At a little under a half pot. Doesn't have to work that often to be profitable. I foresee them having a lot of aces. Now this guy's 53 and 16. He could have all sorts of stuff. In fact, if he calls here, it's not even over. He could have queen 10 or jack 10. Or some weird pair. Alright. Get lucky. Hit the right part of their range. Top pair open and straight draw. I almost came into this one. But I'm not going to isolate against a $13 stack. I didn't really want to just over limp. There's not a ton of upside either, so we folded. He only raises 7% of hands from that position, so I don't know. He folds there. That one I'm going to be check folding though, so not much good happened. His 3-bet percentage really low too, so maybe I should have just given that up pre. It's blind v blind. Ace-9 suited feels strong, but I don't know. Would have taken that board. That would have been a slam dunk check raise shove. That's funny. Brick. We 3-outered him, 2-outered him. 3-outered. That's really funny. This guy's like insane, and of course wakes up with kings when we have queens, but we bink. We bink. Let's get set over set it again. I'll take aces on this table, please. Dang it. Thought we were going to see a flop for free. Queen 10's nice. Suited's a lot nicer. Interesting. So this guy led? Oh, he ISO'd and then led. This guy min raised. He calls. King Deuce is not going to do it. Yeah, he made the same mistake I made earlier, trying to bluff a guy off aces, and He has probably actually had a better chance of working, though. What was the board? Yeah, the flush came in. He had a much better chance of doing it. Don't try and bluff people who are repping overpairs off of an overpair, and pick bluffs that have some equity. Mine had backdoor equity. This guy, mine had 2 overs, backdoor straight, backdoor flush, and I still thought it was terrible. I was very disappointed that I did it. This guy just has king high, backdoor gut shot straight, 4 card straight, and goes for it. I will give him credit if you're gonna just open limp under the gun with king deuce suited. Terrible idea, by the way. At least he followed through and tried to do something. But yeah, not smart. Not smart. Eight, 9, jack queen. That's a gut shot. Just a gut shot. We get a free turn, but does not improve us. Queen or jack probably would have given us a decent hand. Obviously a 10, even a 10 of diamonds would have given us a very strong hand. If the 10 wasn't a diamond, we'd have the absolute nuts. This guy should have some aces in his range, though. I mean, this guy has aces in his range, too, though. Everyone raises essentially every ace on the button, and he raised to 3x, so I expect to see aces from either of them. And we're just going to give this up. 2 flush draws out there. Let's say 10 comes and it's a club. Might not have the best hand. If it's diamond, we probably have the best hand, given how this is played, but sometimes we won't. And like I said, it's just a gut shot. Good price, though. $1.25 into 553 plus implied odds. But he takes it down on the flop. Alright, I'm just going to play until my next big blind and then call it a day. Played for an hour. I think we're down like half a buy-in, maybe. Actually, I haven't checked in a few minutes. No, we're down less than that. Hold on, let's see. Down 13. Really nothing, honestly. Let's see if we can get 2 streets if they both double check. Yeah, we'll try and get some value here. I would usually c-bet this. This guy's stack size sucks. Ugh, what? What hand can you possibly be check raising this turn with? I'm folding, but really? Set of 4s. That's about it. Set of 2s. Maybe a set of 10s. Queen 10. I'm blocking a 10 though. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we're out of that one. And a couple more hands here. So actually ace-king does good on that flop against that range of 3-betting hands. But, so it's 57 to 42. Decent pure equity advantage. So, and this was a hand we played way earlier, so if you're just watching this video earlier, you can scroll back to the ace-king board. I just was reminded because I never finished the thought process. And we're done there. Essentially, I 3-bet pre, and I think at the time my range was probably close to 10% if he happened to be tracking stats. And he check called on an ace, on a board that was 3, 6, 6. Doesn't seem like it's that bad, right? You've got ace-king, and we're out of both of these two. You've got ace-king, you can hit an ace, you can hit a king, and I don't know, I mean, honestly, I'm not being facetious, it doesn't seem like a bad board for ace-king. Problem is you're out of position. You're losing to all pairs. You're crushed against aces and kings. If I happen to have pocket 6s or 3s, you're almost drawing dead. He doesn't have the ace of hearts. I like it a little more with the ace of hearts. He had the king of hearts, though, pretty strong. And the odds of me having the ace of hearts, you know, not high. But sometimes he's going to hit a running flush, and he's going to get shown ace-king where I have the ace of hearts, or ace-queen where I have the ace of hearts, or something. And also, just check calling out of position just kind of sucks. He ended up calling 2 barrels. No, actually, I'm sorry, I did check back turn. I think river went check too. I can't remember now. Point is, I can't fault him for check calling here, especially when you look at just pure equity against that range. problem is against like a competent player who plays somewhat balanced, he's just gonna own you, right? Like he has position, and he's gonna essentially make you put money in when good cards come that like he's beating you on, but are also good for you. He's gonna keep the pot small if you have the best hand. He's gonna make your life miserable on some turns. I'm pretty sure I had pocket jacks with the jack of hearts, and there was a heart on the turn, and I chickened out. So like that would have been a good spot. Heart on the turn. He's gonna have to put a lot more money in. And I thought he could have some queens. I thought he could have some weird stuff, and I think most of his range isn't. I think there's more 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s. Jacks for the chop. I could maybe even get him off a chop sometimes. Maybe sometimes, depending on the player, he calls it off with 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s. Maybe I jam turn, he calls it off with ace king high with the king of hearts. I don't think the pot was set up to jam the turn, or I would have liked it a little bit more. Holding the jack of hearts, blocks some flush draws, gives me outs if he happens to have, like, you know, he slow played queens with no heart. Well, I can bink a heart or a jack on the river. But I don't think the pot was set up to jam turn. I decided let's keep it small and then call some rivers if he bets like half pot. Now, he checked river. I think we checked back. So it was a little passive. But so that's my thought process on that hand. I don't blame him at all for check calling ace king. We ended up winning the hand. So I was more just curious what a 10% 3-betting range versus ace king high with the king of hearts has on that board, because it's actually a fairly common spot, right? You've got ace high, you've got the nut ace high. It's a paired board. It seems like you're beating a lot of their hands, but you're also losing against a lot. You're also in a lot of trouble against some hands. I mean, the obvious ones being like aces or kings, you can't win, essentially. I mean, you can, if I have kings, you can bink an ace, but if I have aces, you're in a lot of trouble. King or an ace rolls off, your stack's gone, or it should be. Like I said, you can hit running hearts, very rare, but you can, like 5% of the time. But then sometimes you get shown the ace of hearts, you almost never get value from worse. I don't know. You can also just, I could have flopped a boat or quads very rarely, but I could have, so I don't know. It's like a spot that sucks to be in. Like, you know you're ahead of their range, you know you're ahead of their c-betting range too. If they c-bet close to close to 100% or near 100% in 3-bet pots, you know you're in decent shape from a pure equity standpoint. But on the flip side, it's just like, do you really want to play this guessing game? Against a competent player, they're going to make your life really, really miserable. What if he check raises this flop and then jams almost any turn? I don't like it. I don't like that either. Because I don't think a competent player calls it off with 7s through 9s, but they call it off with all their aces, kings, queens. So a little more interesting. Let's say he check raises flop, heart comes on the turn, he jams. He might get aces, kings, and queens to fold if they don't have a heart. And you can't have pocket kings with the king of heart. He's also blocking aces and kings by having ace king. Maybe check raise flop, jam heart turns. I don't know. Gross spot. But all right, that's gonna wrap up the stream. Not too many viewers today, but thanks if you stopped by. Subscribe. I'm gonna be streaming quite a bit coming up. I'm gonna be off work, so a few weeks, should be on for multiple hours per day playing poker and, you know, whatever we want to play. So thanks for coming by.